We are off to Hawaii.
You ready to go home? To Mama's house? Oh.
There is one thing I do recommend you buying. Ooh, I got a Hinge message. Being single. But that is my life right now. Do you want to come with me to a co-parenting Easter?
Cheers.
Cheers.
There you have it, a cheese bunny.
Huh?
The ears, there you go.
Yeah.
Is there a gold?
The gold one.
Watch one take over.
I thought he was gonna do a good job. We are off to Hawaii. Just kidding. Don't hate me, but I decided to just vlog on Reels some of the Hawaii trip because I received this message and I took it to heart and I was like, this is the first family vacation I've ever taken my entire life, let alone with my daughter. And so I did document some stuff on IG, but I really apologize. I did not YouTube the experience, but I did get a lot of questions and I do have a lot of answers on how to travel with a little one. Some really key tips and tricks. No judgment. I haven't even unpacked yet. We've been back for 2 days. It's been a weird one. We've been adjusting. I'm a little bit unpacked and I'm also filming this Sunday and it's going up the next day. So today is actually Easter for us. So I need to pick out an outfit for my daughter. And yesterday, my 3-month dating thing ended. So it's been a ride. Real quick before we hop into my tips and tricks, I gotta pick out an Easter outfit for my daughter. Help me. She really loves apples on clothing. I don't know why, but I think this dress could be cute because I also have matching red tights. They're the only tights I have right now. So this blue dress would be really cute with the butterflies, but with the red tights, I don't know. Maybe it won't actually rain and be cold like it says, but I also have this long sleeve with these kitties on it. That could go with the red tights, kinda, right? I don't know. I'm gonna bring all of these. I'm multitasking here, you guys. I actually have to leave here probably in like 15 minutes to go with the whole fam to do a fam Easter. Let's see. We're in a little bit of a rush, but I got the red tights. Okay, I just need to put these in a bag and I think we're good, I hope. I have these little hoops from Amazon. I always wear, they're my go-to. Also from Amazon, this little bee necklace. You can get whatever letter you want. This top is from Frankie's Bikini. The buttons kind of pop open and sometimes you get like a surprise flash moment. Other than that, it's really soft. And then these silk pants. I got secondhand from The Real. I bought them for myself, I think 2 birthdays ago, and I've never worn them, but I feel like they're very wrinkled, but they're very comfy, and I need something low-rise with this top, and I don't own a lot of low-rise. And then just these platform Converse-like shoes that I always wear. So I'm very like cream and nude. I've been trying to dress for my color palette and I think I can't decide if I'm cool, neutral, or warm. So obviously I'm trying a very warm toned outfit. Normally I stick with like white when we're doing like cream and tans. I don't know, do I glow more with this color palette? Please let me know. Do you think I'm cool or warm or neutral? I can't figure it out. My veins are blue, sometimes they're green, my eyes are green, my hair is like an ashy color, but there's also a warm base to it. I don't know. If you are traveling with a baby, a toddler, a young kid, I have some tips for you and they're actually really simple. I'm keeping this very basic. You don't have to go over the top to have a successful vacation. I was so scared with like the first plane ride, sharing a room. My daughter is an independent sleeper. I didn't know how I was gonna navigate that. Just being in a new location, going out to restaurants, doing activities. I was stressing and honestly, I did not need to be. But I get it, if you're taking your first trip, you're probably gonna like have all the same thoughts and over prepare, and that's just a rite of passage and you'll get through it. But I think simplicity is is key. Probably the most nerve-wracking thing and the thing I got the most questions about was the plane ride in general. And I think the key to success here, and if you don't use tablets, this isn't gonna help you, but having a charged iPad with games downloaded, I mean, it really is just the best way on a 5.5-hour flight to kill a lot of the time. On a bathroom breaks, I don't know if it's something about the plane or she just wanted to get up, but I felt like we went to the bathroom every 30 minutes, or she'd want a break to sit on my lap and cuddle, but then the flight attendants would get really upset if the seatbelt light was on and try to explain that to my daughter. But for the most part, I'm making it sound like there were issues. It was pretty seamless. The other major concern with a flight is that young kids' ears don't naturally pop. If you have a baby, a pacifier is a great way, or if you're still breastfeeding, to have your child's ears pop without them even knowing it and naturally. So at takeoff and landing, breastfeed or passy or throughout the flight, those things. If you have a kid that's older and is not doing those things, a lollipop. Really anything that can give that sucking motion. There's healthy versions of lollipops. Lollipops legitimately scared me probably until 3 months ago. My daughter will almost be 4 in a few months. I know some people do lollipops younger or older. They just seem like a huge choking hazard, but yeah, lollipops will help navigate your child's ears popping if they are older. Or I'm sure if you don't want to do that, there is another version of something your child can suck on to help them pop their ears. Gum probably isn't a good bet, and I can't think of one, but let me know if you have one in the comments down below. With an iPad, you're definitely going to want kids' headphones and have them practice with it before the flight. My daughter's really scared of them, even though I got really cute cat ones off Amazon, just to kind of get them used to headphones if they've never used them before. Silly me, forgot them for the actual flight, and so my daughter used her iPad on silence, and there were a couple issues where I would have my AirPods in and she would be playing, and the noise of the plane is so loud in general that she started turning up the volume on her iPad, and then I had a flight attendant come over and alert me, which was very embarrassing. But my kid's very smart. She was like, I want the sound. And I was like, I'm sorry, mom really messed up with the headphones. So do not forget the headphones like me. Also, those mess-free markers, little travel coloring book that I got also came in key. You know, the iPad, at least with my daughter, like even with screen time, she does not like a long time with any of those things. She needs to switch her direction. So whether it's cuddling or drawing or taking a bathroom break or the iPad, you know, you just need things to kind of switch up if you're taking like a 5.5-hour flight. Kids aren't stagnant with one activity. They need like, you know, a couple different things, but you don't have to go overboard and bring a million activities. At least from my experience, every kid is totally different, so you know your kid best. I would say the number one other thing is to bring snacks. Again, you know what your kid likes best, but dried fruit or pretzels, an applesauce pouch. There's a lot of really great airplane snacks, and I even bought the thing that you can like spin and put snacks in. I didn't even bring it. I just stuffed the snacks in my carry-on bag, and that was good. I'm telling you, less is more sometimes. To sum up the plane ride, you're gonna want, depending on the age, pacifier, breast milk, lollipop to help with ears popping. I don't think you need a ton of activities. If you're doing an iPad, don't forget the headphones. Do one mess-free coloring activity and, you know, walk around the plane when the seatbelt signs are off, do bathroom breaks, cuddle them, and have snacks on deck. Snacks on snacks on snacks, because even if they're not eaten on the plane, you're gonna probably want them for the ride home, or you're gonna eat them at your destination. You know, I would kind of say snacks are limitless here. You can go balls to the wall. My tips for when you're actually at your destination: you can travel with a car seat, but we decided to rent a car with a car seat. You can do this, I think, with any car rental program. You just call ahead. I'll be honest, it wasn't the best car seat, but it was still safe and got the job done, and we didn't have to lug it around. I will say Uber would make so much money, and I get that, you know, legally it might be difficult for them, but I know they are trying it in New York to have an Uber option with a car seat. That would be so game changing. I hope the rollout in New York goes well, because I would love to have this everywhere, but I do get that means Uber is taking on a stranger driving a kid and not like an adult, so that is kind of scary, but I don't know, I think it's a really good business move. There is one thing I do recommend you buying, and it is these travel inflatable tubes, and you just blow it up with air. You can blow it up with your mouth. It's not gonna, I mean, you might get a little lightheaded, but it is doable. You don't have to pack a pump, and they just go under the sheets. They are bed railings. You can just bring one if you're gonna sleep in the same bed, and then that's like the side your child would be on and you're on the other side. My daughter and I shared a room with 2 beds, and so I had a bed and I ended up using both of them, and because they do inflate, they are a lot easier to travel with. I did get some DMs when I showed it on Instagram of people saying you can also use pool noodles. My only gripe with that is if you're flying on an airplane, pool noodles, even if you cut them up, are gonna be difficult to pack. Depending on where you go, you could probably buy the pool noodles there, but then that's one more thing to stress about. But if you're really set on the pool noodles, it is possible. If you're doing a little road trip to somewhere, not taking an airplane, I think you could easily pack the pool noodles or run to a Walmart or Target and grab them. I just think for flying, having the inflatable ones, and they're reusable, we're gonna have them forever, were so key. That is the one thing I would splurge on buying. I'm trying to think if like, I feel like if you have an iPad, most people probably already do before they travel. The headphones, I would say, is a must-have. Ooh, yeah, a pack of wipes for the airplane really came in handy. I packed 2 things of wipes for 7 days, and that was more than enough, and we used it for, like, you know, wipes, boogies, wiping down hands at restaurants. We still do pull-ups, and I brought 1 for each night, plus an extra 2 just in case if I wanted to use it for the plane ride. That was all I needed. I know a lot of people say don't pack. Maybe if I was in diapers, I would take that rule. They say don't pack all the diapers, buy them when you're here. But it was really nice because where the pull-ups took space in the suitcase, any items that we got on our trip fit perfectly in that empty space. Just like that, we have to leave for Easter in 7 minutes. Ooh, I got a Hinge message. Ah, being single. Is this vlog all over the place? Yes, I will give you that, but that is my life right now. Do you want to come with me to a co-parenting Easter? Maybe I'll bring my camera. Should I? Do you guys want that? What is this video even? I guess we can do that. Come with me.
Oh, I'm on camera?
Oh, hello. Are you hiding from the camera?
Fancy boy.
I know, you look dapper.
Thank you very much. I've never worn this suit jacket before, but it was feeling right.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Salud.
Make them by cutting the bottom off a baby duck. And slice that piece like this to create the tail. Cut a slit in the back and the top of the cheese. Save this and follow along for more. These cheese bunny pieces in place. And there you have it. A cheese bunny.
Huh?
The ears. There you go.
Yeah.
We did
A
it.
cheese bunny. Cheese bunny. Open. Oh, that one doesn't open. That's just a shaker. Let's do another one.
This one gold.
The gold one. Whoa.
Cody, how are you gonna slice your frites?
I already asked.
You blocked the dinner.
Camera eats first.
Camera eats first. We have a skirt steak, some chimichurri. This is my special version of chimichurri. I know it doesn't look like a normal chimichurri, but I blend it and it's actually very nice. Some frites, some handmade, homemade, crispy, very thin fries. And I didn't make any of that, so I don't know what that is.
Are you doing a good job?
I think I'm doing a good job. Look at that steak, man. Steak, chimmy, fries. Boom.
Watch your mom take over.
I thought he was gonna do a good job.
I did do a good job.